I greet you, dear human being. To give you an idea of who is standing before you, I would like to introduce myself. I am a reptilian. My protege Bella Isis always calls me Croc, but that is not my real name. In this incarnation, I am her soul protector, her spirit guide and her companion. She is my student and I am her teacher. I visit her on Earth every day, that's the deal. I rarely let my charge out of my sight because she needs my protection to carry out her missions as she does. Our relationship has always been one of mutual appreciation and solidarity, even in higher spheres. She has known me for a very long time and is friends with many of my sons and daughters. Some even accompany her as humans in this incarnation. She knows exactly which two individuals I'm referring to. But our relationship has changed, for I am now not only her teacher and mentor on Earth, but also her father. She has chosen to be the future wife of one of my sons. Yes, my protege is dating a reptilian. She talks about it in great detail in her books. One of Belle's missions on this planet is to restore the reputation of the reptilians, because our reputation has fallen into a state of disrepute. Many of you think of reptilians as all evil, all malicious, all vicious. But let me correct you. Apparently, from Belle's perspective, we are so lovable that she has fallen in love with one of my sons. At the moment, Belle is being groomed to become his wife, but that's their story, not mine. I am sure she will talk about it when the time comes. The reason I speak to you is that you can trust that there are peace-loving reptilians. Belle has only come into contact with peaceful races. Well, technically she has made contact with villains before, but in this case I have to step in and help her. Otherwise, the other side would have prevented her from continuing her divine mission long ago. So that you can find out what we are like, what we do, how we live, or what makes us different from you. That's what our dear Belle is telling in her book series. And you will be surprised to discover that our behavior is very similar to yours. My charge has contact with many different benevolent races in the cosmos. Reptilians look different too. She knows reptilians who are extremely enlightened and whose faces resemble your Earth-based monitor lizards. But she also knows reptilians who look different. She has also met hybrid beings who also have crocodile marks on them. There are many races. We will walk openly on your planet in the future, and it will be normal for you. There will be travelers, but also cosmic individuals who will help build your new world. Many things are being arranged in the background, Much is already being implemented, but is hidden from your eyes. And, of course, we only act to the extent that the Divine Source allows. Know that you still have low vibrational or wall-like races on your planet. They refuse to leave, but they will have to give up eventually, for you light workers are doing a great job, and the vibration of your planet will become unbearable for these individuals. They feed on dark energy and know no mercy or love. I had to intervene briefly because Belle was connected to a dark individual through my stories. My charge has unlocked alien and human divine abilities and can therefore contact entities quite easily. Unfortunately, with both sides, so she needs my protection. Belle wants me to tell you that she is already living with and among reptilians, and that this is actually normal. We are in the divine Christ consciousness, and we stand for the light side. Belle explains in great detail how we do this in her series of books. She has also made contact with the reptilians who have been supporting you on Earth for a long time. They clean the surfaces, if you will. You humans can have feelings of joy, bliss, warmth, peace, love, and other emotions, and actively experience them. Well, so can we. We can feel sadness, but we can also feel joy and love. We have feelings just like you. We simply experience them differently because we are at home in different dimensions. I myself have already spoken to you personally through my protégé. There is already a post on this channel. It is called My Beloved Peaceful Reptilians. In order to prepare humanity for the reptilians, a lot of background healing is needed, and that depends on you personally. Your attitude towards our race is as important as anyone else's, because healing can happen through your attitude towards us, and that is why Belle's books and missions are so important. If you want to get to know us, I encourage you to turn your shyness into curiosity. We wear clothes just like you do. Belle laughs because we have a particular style of dress that we really like. You on Earth say that we dress rock and roll or like bikers. We like to dress up, wear torn trousers or something like leather jackets. At this point, Belle can present you a portrait of me and of my wife, made by a selected painter. She had us modeled and painted us as she saw us. This is how we look. From our point of view, there is nothing frightening to be seen. At this point, I would also like to urge you to face your own fears. There is no need to be afraid of us. We come in peace. and we are already on your planet. There is no going back. In the future, we will be able to live hand in hand and side by side. It will be normal for you, and it's normal. Why shouldn't it be? Just because we look different. You shouldn't judge other people's looks, but you probably already know that. After all, you are divine beings in human bodies. And who knows, maybe you are a reptilian in a human body, and you have just forgotten it. I know my statement was very bold, but my protégé already knows me. I rarely mince my words. I say exactly what I mean. I am very consistent and direct. Even when I am in divine consciousness, consistency and the necessary directness are very important to me. This is my nature. These are my character traits. I am direct, and discipline is of the utmost importance to me. It is therefore fitting that I am one of Bella Isis' guides. She must also show this perseverance and endurance. Otherwise, I will let her fail her soul tests, and she will have to compete again. My charge often describes me as a very strict teacher, and again, I must mention that we have had many stories together that have happened on our shared timeline here on Earth in the present time. I can see and sense when the stories that Belle writes in her books are read. Yes, I can see and feel when you have reached the experiences that also affect me. And I have seen some of you smile because of the stories. Belle warms and opens people's hearts to our species. This is a very pleasant turn in your world events and in your human attitude towards our species. So, when you open one of my protégé's books, know that I notice and am with you mentally. No harm will come to you, for we come in peace.